So here was a great idea. I think it came from Gary via email, who said, "Hey, I would love it if moving into the holidays here, we kind of did some community uh, recommendations for products and things that we think are cool that might make great gifts for the Apple fan, the Mac fan in your life, or maybe even suggestions you can give your family for things that you want." And so here are a few of my favorite Apple things, using a little song there. Anyway, I thought I'd kick things off for us, but I do really want you to chime in, whether you do it with an audio comment or an email or a suggestion. Send in your recommendations for things that you think are cool, that you love, that you've maybe purchased over the last year or two that really make your Apple experience better. And these can be things from Apple, it can be third parties, it can be software, it can be hardware. It doesn't really matter. Just looking for your holiday gift guide kind of recommendations. And so I'm going to start off with two of my favorites. And one is kind of getting back to this tinkering and working on older Macs and keeping our Macs running and that sort of stuff, is iFixit toolkits. And right now they're actually having Black Friday holiday promotions, so you can get 25% off for Black Friday. They've started those sales early, and they have these really great kits with all of the drivers and tools and things like that you need to be able to open up your Mac. They've got the little spludgers and little things to help you do it correctly, to not damage things, to be able to pull open glass, say on your iMac, and little cutters to get through the glue and seals that Apple puts on their things. So if you need to replace your own iPhone screen or something like that, you can do it with their instruction guides and their great toolkits. They have different kinds of bundles that have different options. Two that I like looking at their Black Friday holiday deals are the electronics repair bundle. So this is in a nice little case, and it has cool little features like the top of the hard shell case that this kit comes in. You flip it over and it's got little places to organize your screws. So very important when you're doing an Apple repair to keep your screws organized, because they go in specific places and they're specific sizes. And so you want to take them out in a certain order. You want to keep track of them, put them back in. And it has nice little trays and features for doing that. It closes up with a little magnetic thing. And again, has all the little bits and drivers that you're going to need to repair your Apple products. And if you want to go whole hog, their ProTech bundle is like the biggie. I think it's about $65 US, but it has every tool and driver and thing that you need. And I actually use my iFixit toolkits all the time, even for projects outside of Apple stuff. I'll run into little tiny screws on other devices that I have around the house that I need to get into, and I immediately have what I need. So this is great for anybody who ever has to deal with tech stuff. And repair kits and toolkits are wonderful. The iFixit ones are nice. They're a little bit more expensive. If you're more on a budget, you can go on Amazon and find great little computer tool sets and toolkits for a little bit cheaper. But iFixit really puts together the right ones for Apple users. And again, they've been doing it for a long time, really high quality products, and I really, really do love them. So that's my first pick for the holiday gift guide, iFixit toolkits. Another thing that I think is great and we're constantly needing is chargers and cables. And I am a big fan of Anker. And specifically, they have a bunch of great chargers out now. The gallium-based chargers that are really tiny, smaller than what Apple gives you. They have features where you get more power, you can plug in more devices. Literally, they are all great. They have an entire collection. I'm going to link to it in the show notes at Maccast.com. There's different levels. There's the 3 series, the 5 series, and the 7 series. I tend to go with the 3 and the 5, but they're all great, different price points. I really like the 511 nano chargers. They come in 20 watt versions and 30 watt versions, so they can support fast charging with your devices if you need that. And they're incredibly, incredibly tiny. I buy them pretty much in bulk these days. I get 2 or 3 or 4, and then I always have one on hand if I need one or if someone were to lose one or something like that. Come in different colors and styles, so they can kind of meet your needs. And I would also say right now, check out the new Anker 736 charger. This is the Nano 2. It's a 100-watt charger, and it can support fast charging your MacBook, your iPhone, and your AirPods all at the same time. And it's actually physically smaller than Apple's 96-watt MacBook Power Brick. So you get all that power, and you get additional connectors and ports to be able to multi-charge multiple things all at the same time. And it's smaller than Apple's, so it makes it more portable, more handy. Just really, really cool. And I love Anker products across the board. I also get their cables. They have great cables. So if you're looking for USB-C cables, they have a bunch of great sizes, options, all those sorts of things. And again, I kind of have a little mini, I think I have a little mini Anker store in my office at this point. I just have, extra cables, extra chargers all on hand to supply my family. It actually came up this week. They were going on a trip, and my wife's cable gave out, and I had one right on hand. So you can get great deals. They have bundle options and those sorts of things right now. A lot of deals going on for the holidays. So check it out, anker.com. That's ANKER. And those are my first two picks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to yours. What are some of your favorite things? Hardware, software? What are you loving? What don't we know about that we should in our little Apple and Mac community? Let us know about that. Shoot me an email. Send me an audio comment, maccast@gmail.com.